Welcome to box 15 of the Strawberry Hill Farm Veggie Box season. So a couple days ago we had our first major killing frost of the season, which brings some of our summer crops to a close and kicks into gear our fall harvest in earnest. So if we go to the middle here, the beans, they were picked before the frost, so they're still in good shape. Any that were left would not be good anymore. Now, so this will be your last beans of the season, but I know we've sent quite a few. So if you don't want to eat them fresh, again, just chop them up into 1-inch lengths and you can lightly boil or steam them and pop them in the freezer, and they're just great in the winter. Ground cherries, the plants got hit a bit, but the cherries themselves are still good and will probably be good for a couple of weeks. Now, my guess, though, is that these will probably be the last of the season. We might have a few more later, but you can leave them on the counter in an open, with the bag open or in a container that's open, and they'll store for 2 or 3 weeks easy. So you don't have to use them right up. Okay, so you're going to want to eat your cherry tomatoes fairly soon. The vines themselves got hit, but the fruit is still okay. We'll probably have cherry tomatoes for another couple of weeks because they do have some shelf life, but they won't last a whole lot longer. And the bulk of our large tomatoes are in our double poly greenhouse. So even though there wasn't heat, they survived the frost just fine. We have Kohlrabi, which this is the type with purple skin. If you peel the skin off, it reveals a nice white interior, and it can be used in soups, stews. It can be chopped up in sticks and eaten raw with a dip. So it's very versatile. We have lettuce. This is a nice purple variety. I think most of you will probably get this. We could have a little bit of green, but I think most of it's purple this week. We have red-skinned white flesh potatoes, delicious, and colored peppers, and kale. So the kale could be purple, green, or the Russian variety, which is a flatter variety. Since it's gotten hit by frost, it will now be sweeter, and it's also a great time to make kale chips, or you can chop it up and use it. Even if you chop it into strips, you can even use it in sandwiches and things like that. We've got white onions and carrots. So that's a wrap for this week. Looking ahead to next week, I'm excited to say we're looking forward to broccoli, our first broccoli of the season. I know it's the end of the season. We've struggled with the new insect called the Swede midge, but I think we're able to get on top of it, and we've harvested our first few broccoli this week. We really hope to have enough for everybody next week, and we're looking forward to that. So with that, have a great week, and we'll see you next time.